You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. Will you're wrong. You're wrong. All day long. Will you were wrong. You were wrong. Hello. So how is everybody doing this morning? How are you guys? Hope you are well. I have some strong opinions regarding this Oscar uh, fiasco, the slap heard round the world. Oops. Here, making sure. Will Smith was wrong in so many ways. Wrong, 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 and wrong. There is nothing that anyone can say to me to make me change my opinion that he was wrong. I'm hearing all these people talk about, oh, well, it was because she lost her hair and he was defending his wife. That's how you defend your wife? You think that's the way to defend your wife? A public figure herself who chose to shave her head when her hair. I've lost hair before, not from alopecia, but I've had bags of hair, 2 Walmart bags full of hair from an IUD that I had that made my hair fall out. It was devastating. Yes, my hair still is not um in the condition that it was before. It was much thicker, it was longer, all of this stuff. And that was 11 years ago. So I don't even want to hear, oh, it was about, just an inappropriate joke about her and the hair and the alopecia. You not on your deathbed. We're not talking about freaking, cancer, you about to die. If you've ever gone to a comedy show, you better not sit your behind in the front row because you're gonna get picked on. I've been picked on at a comedy show before, sitting in the front row, but you laugh and roll with the punches because that's what they're gonna do. That's what people do at comedy shows. They pick on people. And I know this was not a comedy show. The Oscars is not a comedy show, but it is certainly a show where the hosts pick on people. They do. And if you think that Chris Rock is not what, and all he said was, Jada, love ya, can't wait for G.I. Jane 2. If that, there is so much more material that he could have used to go hard if he was really trying to stick it to the Smith family. There is plenty of material that he could have used to go at them, to go at her. Plenty for him to walk up on that stage, for Will Smith to walk up on that stage and smack a fellow actor, comedian doing his job. He's at work. Let's just say, like, okay, I'm at the hospital right now because my grandmother is ill. And let's say a nurse, a doctor, 2 doctors. One is, says a joke about the other one, and he just walks across the hospital and smacks him. Will we be like, oh, well, he's just defending his job? No, you wouldn't. You'd be ready for him to press charges. You wouldn't see anything wrong. You would not be trying to defend anybody who tried to do that. I don't understand why people are trying to defend Will Smith. It's indefensible. It is indefensible. And you know what? It says a lot about where society is, where somebody, I don't give a doggone who you think you are. You can get mad because if somebody else says words to you and then run up to them, put your hands on them, and think that that's okay. He should have been escorted out. He should not have been able to receive the award. I do not believe he should have even, because in any other circumstance, you would. Why do we have to treat these people like they're so different? Why? You have to have consequences for your actions. You have to have consequences for your actions. Period. And so what? Now people are gonna think, okay, well, if a comedian says something that I don't like, I can just run up on them. Okay, run up, run up and find out. You're gonna run up on the wrong one, and it ain't gonna be. You're gonna don't take Will Smith as the standard. Don't take Chris Rock's response as a standard. I was talking to someone last night, and we were talking about the Biggie and Tupac thing. Tupac, funny, Jada, Tupac. Anyway, it started with words. It started with words with Tupac and Biggie, and it ended in murder. And you know, God forbid, and I don't think this would happen, but other people around others, these celebrities, they feel like they have to show and prove like who they are to that person, and people do some really stupid stuff. And so it's so indicative of where society is, of all the people who said, well, Will was right. He was right to do that. He disrespected his wife. If out of all the disrespect that she has brought upon your family, out of all the disrespect that other people have said, you didn't smack them. You did not smack them. You're doing this, you guys. You can hit the like button, hit that like button. Come on, hit the like button, leave a comment, engage with me, tell me what's up, what's good, hit the like. um what, come on, like, this is ridiculous. This shows you just how where society is, where people think that they could just run up on somebody and smack them because they don't like what they say. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for hitting the likes. Yeah, you think that you can just run up on somebody because you don't like what they say? Y'all tripping. That's crazy. How low can society go? This is absurd. This is out of control. It is out of control. Will Smith is what? Almost 50 years old? You're almost 50 years old, and somebody said you have been in the public eye for a very long time. Your wife has been in the public eye for a very August and 50 were way more disrespectful. Yes, yes. And I definitely don't think if that would have been 50 Cent that he would have been running up there. Y'all know good and well if it would have been 50, if it would have been The Rock, if it would have been Dre, if it would have been Snoop, if it would have been Biggie, if it would have been Suge Knight, if it would have been a whole bunch of other people, he wouldn't have done that. He would not have done that. That just makes it even more, and I know that's hypothetical, but when you think you can get away with something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just, I find it so disgusting. Every time I see it, I just find it so utterly disgusting that he thought he had the right to violate this man's space like that. It's just, that's what, society is. That's a culture, that we're living in, where people they don't have a regard for other people. You're so all about yourself. And you laughed. Foolishness. Anyway, what do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments. Like G said, August and 50, you wouldn't have done that. Then they were way more disrespectful. Chris Rock he could have said a ton of stuff. There's so much material out there. He really could have said a ton of things that he really didn't say about his wife if he really was trying to, be, really harmful to her. But anyway, I just had to get this off my chest because I am just so over this support for what he said. I'm sorry, for what he did. It's unacceptable. And for any man to think that that's how you stand up for your wife, and for any woman to think that that's how you stand up for, that is wrong. Y'all need to go before the Lord. You need to have a serious come to Jesus if you think that that's how you respond. If condoning this, if you do, it's utterly ridiculous. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go in here and check on my. Let's see. But words are violent. True violence is okay. Yeah. So words are violent, but true violence is all right. It's a flip flop world. These people want to say words are violent. You can hurt me with. You can. Like you said, words are violent. That's what the left is saying. Words are violent. But then you're saying that when somebody actually goes, that's like that Antifa kind of. No, I do think it was real, Fava. I do. I really do. Because the way Chris Rock responded and the fact that when Will sat back down, he was cursing him out. That was real. That was real. And what was I saying? Yeah, that's like this Antifa thing. They will sit up there and say, "Oh, well, words are violent," but then go and tear up a doggone neighborhood. But that's not. But it was mostly peaceful, right? Remember that? It's like you can't say anything about LGBTQ or whatever, or but then they can go in and tear up somebody's neighborhood. He did a okay. So what does that mean? He did a stand up in New York. What did he? I mean, did he say it was fake? You know, um, because it's still. I saw a report. It's still if let's just say it was fake, and the goal was to um get more viewership on the Oscars. It didn't work. It didn't work because it still had some of the lowest viewership ever in history for the Oscars. It didn't work. And Will is forever stained by this. So really don't think it was fake. I really don't. I don't think it was fake. Um, Maybe he's trying to say it was fake too. I don't know. But I don't know. Hit the like button, you guys. Okay, all right. He said it was fake. Okay, Baba. He said it. I mean, I don't see it. It certainly doesn't make him look good. Certainly doesn't make Will Smith look good. So that if it was fake, that did not. That ain't the move. That was not the move at all. Um. So I that you're the first person that I have seen, and I've been paying attention to this like all morning to see because it's so disturbing to me to see. You're the first person that I've heard say he did a stand up and to say that it was fake. What's my issue with LGBTQ? Listen, if you do what you want to do, I have an issue when it comes to children. Okay, children, LGBTQ, and any type of sexuality to children. That's my issue. I don't want any sexuality taught to children. That's my issue. Period. Period. Um, too many better y'all watch TV. Vector. I wasn't. I didn't even know the Oscars were on. I read an article about Chris Rock last night. There was nothing about it being fake. I haven't heard it either, Michelle. Fava is, the first person that I'm hearing say that Chris himself said it was fake. I have not heard that at all. Um, but uh, we were all kids. We know anyway, kids are 22. No, now age. I don't know what that means. Let me say it to you like this. Hear me and hear me good. If you think that teaching children about sexuality is good at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you think teaching kids about any type of sexuality is good, you there's a problem. There is a problem. Hear me and hear me well, and I will make no apologies about saying this. Teaching children about sexuality is wrong anyway. God bless you. God bless you. Couldn't be mine. Won't be mine. Won't be mine. You can't have my kid. Uh, you can't have my child. How about that? You won't have my children. Nasty. Teaching kids about sexual. Anyway, Will needs to go and find some good counseling and figure out what is, like the old people say in this house, what is ailing you, so he can get his life together. His children look all out of control. His wife is out of control. He out of control. The head of the house is out of control. So everything under that is out of control too. Anyway, it's been great talking to you guys. Yeah, this is wild, but it's definitely indicative of where we are in society. It's true. Will loves his wife more than himself. If that's love, I don't know. I don't know. I don't I don't see that as love. I don't. I see that as stupidity, immaturity. Uh I see it as a lot of things. I don't see that as a action of love. A moral family is stable says a lot when you let your own son work. No one wants kids with. Ooh, let's see. What does that say? How do you do this? Uh, I don't know. I can't see the. I was trying to see the message when I go. Yeah. Anyway. Um. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.